And now for something completely different. We are going to one of the most remote parks in the entire national park system, and we're taking you with us.
Yep, and it's early.
Yeah, it's early.
It's early.
And we're night people.
Yep, this is like the middle of the night for us.
Why are we doing this again? We're going to a place called Dry Tortugas. Today we may be experiencing wet Tortugas. The forecast calls for rain. People think backing up a travel trailer is hard. Backing up a travel trailer is easy compared to parking a big ass pickup truck in Key West. This tour costs around $175 a person, and it is an all-day tour that includes 2 meals. But even though it is kind of an expensive tour, it routinely sells out. So if you want to do this tour, you have to book it in advance.
100, come on down. Thank you so much, folks.
So we got kind of screwed on the seating. There was kind of a mad rush to get all the window seats downstairs and people rushing to the buffet. So we're sitting outside, sort of in the rain. We'll see how this goes. We have some cover. My favorite part of the journey here was definitely standing out here on the bow. The weather cleared up and the views were beautiful. Nothing but deep blue sea once we were out kind of in the middle of the journey. And then it was a lot of fun watching Fort Jefferson kind of come over the horizon. This place was built back in the early 1800s after the Louisiana Purchase, and apparently there are more than 16 million bricks that were used to construct this fort in the middle of the ocean. There's also a lot of granite here and other heavy stone materials.
These floors look like slate, but they're not slate. They're something called gray wacky. A lot more sturdy and strong than slate. So it's a lot heavier than slate. The reason why they had to use that on this ground level of the fort is because it was the only thing heavy enough to hold the cannons that they used and not crumble underneath the cannon when they would shoot the cannon.
The view from the fort is pretty striking. Behind me you can see the perimeter wall that kind of runs around the outer edge of the moat, which surrounds the fort. And on the other side of that wall you can see some people snorkeling. So this is truly fantastic. It's a spectacular view from the top of Fort Jefferson. We are standing on the top level, and you can really take in the scenic views out to the horizon of these crystal clear emerald Gulf of Mexico waters. It's also a little scary because, you know, there really are no safety rails or anything
Yeah.
up here to prevent you from going over.
It's totally at your own risk.
So there is a walk path that extends around the exterior of the moat, runs around the entire perimeter of the fort. However, it was damaged in Hurricane Irma, and they're working to repair the damage right now. So when you stroll around this place, you really get the sense of how large an operation this was. It's a massive fortress here in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. And apparently at its peak, around 400 soldiers were garrisoned here. You can actually tent camp here in the Dry Tortugas on this island just outside of Fort Jefferson, a little place they call Garden Key. And you have to bring in all of your gear and bring out all of your trash when you leave. I believe they do have a bathroom, but there's no showers. But we may come back and camp here because it is such a spectacular setting. The beaches here are some of the prettiest you'll ever see. We did go snorkeling, and the water is just crystal clear, if a little bit cold. We saw fish, we saw conch, and we just had a great time. The cost of our snorkeling gear rental was included in our overall ticket. So that's included in that one price you pay to get to the park. The trip home was kind of bumpy because we were going, I guess, into the wind, and there were about 3 foot
waves.
swells into the waves.
But I thought it was fine.
It was made more smooth by the presence of an open bar. There were a couple open bars, and you know, I'd say half the people were asleep and the other half had a cold adult beverage in their hands.
Yeah. It was a good day. The weather delivered. It was supposed to be rainy all day, and the sun came out.
I don't really have any complaints except that you're gonna want more time in the park.
Yeah, I think next time we'll try to do the camping.
Shout out to the Yankee Freedom 3 and her crew who did a great job today. We had a great time.
They really did.
As you get older, days kind of blur together. But this was a unique experience that we will always remember. That's why you travel, to have those special experiences that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And
Yeah,
a
this
visit.
is definitely a unique national park experience that I think we'll never forget, and we hope to come back and do again.
Hey guys, if you like our videos, a great way to say gracias, senor, is to visit our store on Amazon. You can go directly to amazon.com/shop/longlonghoneymoon, or you can go to longlonghoneymoon.com and click the large supply store icon on the main page. The icon is so large, I don't even need my eyeglasses to see it. In our store, you will find all sorts of cool stuff, including Long Long Honeymoon hoodies, Long Long Honeymoon t-shirts, my hat, my shoes, my old underwear, my self-respect. Everything must go. Proceeds from our Amazon store are reinvested into our show, which requires large amounts of duct tape and lubricant to keep running smoothly. Who let the flies out? We enjoy doing this kind of vlog video from time to time. We think of Long Long Honeymoon as kind of like a magazine, and in a magazine you're gonna get articles travel logs, you're gonna get gear reviews, product spotlights,
How-to videos,
tips videos, and the occasional live chat. So we try to do it all here on Long Long Honeymoon. And these videos are a lot of fun for us to make, but if nobody watches them, that's no fun. So if you really like the video, like it, share it with your friends, and let us know.
Comment.
Leave a comment, let us know that this is the type of video that you want to see, and we'll do more of them.